We start this game off. You've got Swag, Steel, Day, Skadoodle, and AZK with iBUYPOWER. And on the other side for Virtus.Pro, Neo, Snacks, Viali, as well as Tax, about Taz, and Pasha. If you're just now tuning in, you tuned in at the right time. Lots of decoys that have been deployed inside of mid. And that was coming from Virtus.Pro. But if you're just now tuning in, this is the third map of the best of three. First map on Cash went 16-8 to iBUYPOWER. And then Inferno 16-13 there
14.
Oh man, maybe I wanted it to be that case so bad. 16-14 in favor of Virtus.Pro, and here we are on the third map, and they allowed me enough time to talk about that as we still have a minute left to play in the round.
Yeah, definitely looking like a B push, and look at iBUYPOWER. They have the setup to deal with this. I don't think this is going to work really well for Virtus.Pro if they walk in. Daze is going to get the first kill, taking down Neo, and now they've got so much to deal with. This AZK in the corner is going to take down one and very nearly takes down Taz, but Daze there to pick it up, and now it's a 2-on-4.
Nice nade. It's going to cause a lot of damage. That's going to be Snacks who falls. Now it's going to be left up to Pasha. Pasha's been spotted. Trying to head over there through that gel side, and he's going to slow himself down now. He was just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think he was just saying, I don't want them picking up the Molotovs. I might as well throw it away.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Very good point.
So now, I actually ran into to Pasha just in the break here, and he said, I don't know what happened, Anders. I just forgot how to play the game. And I said, well, that can happen. You seem to come back in the end, trying to encourage him a little bit, because he actually seemed a little bit rattled. But the thing he said then is, actually, these American players, they're really hard to play against. They throw weird, weird flashbangs. They're really hard to predict. So yeah, you have it from Pasha right there, and just in the break between these two maps, he's definitely surprised, I think, at the style they're playing.
So one of the things that I've always loved about Counter-Strike is, in the past, it was so hard to play against other countries. But we still had that international tournament being the CPL, so CPL Summer and Winter. We had two chances to get to watch some of the top-notch players from around the world from Brazil. Let's go and watch here as they're pushing here towards that B side real fast.
Yeah, they actually open up with a kill on AZK now if they can get the bomb down, but oh, Daze lines them up, and Snacks and Viali are gone, and that might just be the round here. Now the bomb's dropped in the middle of everything, so a really great opening for Virtus.Pro, but they just couldn't capitalize on it. Neo, if he can get the kill really here on Skadoodle, it might be happening anyway. Tries to do it, takes a lot of damage, Skadoodle, but he's still alive.
Speaking of Still, you've got Still who's taken out one with the P90. Now it's down to this 2-on-3. Taz realizes, hey, it's time for me to go ahead and get this bomb planted, and he will. And so now it's going to be down to this, like I mentioned, 2-on-3. They still have a little bit of health, and looks like Taz has actually been able to pick up that FAMAS. They have not attacked yet. And there goes one. There's going to be a quick little trade there. Now Neo down to a 1-on-1. Daze left alive. He kicked this round off, and he's already at 3 kills. Can he make it 4? He's just over the top. He's been spotted now. Neo playing this one smart. Looks like Dazed is, I don't know if he stuck it.
No, he's not.
And he did not stick it. Now he's going to have to stick it this time. And now he's going to peer around. And he actually, oh, why is he not peeking again? He pulled his Skadoodle in this situation. And now it's going to be 1-1. Here in favor of, or apologies, all tied up with Virtus.Pro and iBUYPOWER.
I cannot believe that just happened. That was incredible. Virtus.Pro, the last two members, had no HP at all. I think they should have probably lost that round right there. But Neo played it very smartly at the end. He pre-fired Skadoodle coming up, which was the first really cool move. And then afterwards, he just played it like a champion, just waiting all the way through. Now 1-1, you're right. Third round coming up, and let's see. That's a big turnaround.
A real pro stick the defuse.
Exactly.
All right, so now you've got that pick over there. You've got Skadoodle, who's trying to allow his teammate Daze to push up now. Now they know exactly where he's at. That's maybe that odd flashbang that Pasha's talking about where it rattles off all the rails. And but right now, so it's down to this 4-on-5. Have another player that's pushed up. That's going to be Steel. He's going to get spotted. And now he'll be dropped there. So both Pasha's kills are on there on the two members of the iBUYPOWER. And now we're left up to Swag in AZK.
Yeah, and they're just sort of running away towards the B bomb side. I guess they can look for some extra kills. They haven't really invested anything into this round, which, I mean, it's not completely unusual, but a lot of the times earlier when we saw Na'Vi play, and I think we saw Complexity play, they kept buying up all the time. They just kept buying no matter what. So iBUYPOWER not going that route. Oh. Look at
screenshot?
that.
No, that's not a screenshot, whether. Hey!
We can do it. Just to show we can.
All right, so the story that I was going to tell there about the back in the past where we had international play, and we only saw it twice a year, one of the cool things about it is we got to see different playstyles from China to what we saw in Europe to what we saw in Brazil. More so for Europe, we saw what we saw from the UK as well as Sweden at that time, and then also seeing from the US and from Brazil, as I mentioned before. So right now we got the early pick. Ops coming out there by Skadoodle.
2 and
as
1.
He's picked up 2. And he has his teammate Still's going to be right there. He pushed up with a CZ. Now finally Neo's going to answer back.
That was a sick shot from Skadoodle. I think that was a 2-in-1 shot right there. So mirroring what Neo was. Who was that who did it? Was it Neo on the other on Dust 2? I forget now.
Man, we've watched a lot of Counter-Strike.
Too much Counter-Strike. Yeah.
No, take that back. We have
Never
not watched.
we
didn't watch too much.
Yeah,
we've watched a lot though.
Still have a lot of Counter-Strike left in this
Oh,
tournament.
so great.
Nobody's even. Well, I guess in one of the lower bracket, one of the teams must be out of the tournament.
Yes.
But apart from that, every team is still in here.
Yeah, Manajuma's had a tough run. They had to face off against Na'Vi and then NIP. So I feel sorry for those guys.
Yeah, but they were actually.
They played well. They played well. Not amazing to compete against those two types of teams. And Skadoodle picking up another one there.
Yeah, and I think apart from Irakanji and D-Born, it's the first time on LAN for the rest of the 3 players on Manajuma. So they were taking it in pretty good spirits, I think. They realized this is about experience for them, and I don't know. I still think they could be an incredible team if they keep playing. But now here, into the 5th round, we're going to be going up, and it's Virtus.Pro still able to buy. They did lose that last round, and we'll see if iBUYPOWER can keep it up. It's Dazed actually top fragging at the moment with 6-3-1.
I have no clue what Swag is doing here. Just trying to get some shoulder peeks there inside of mid.
Been playing too much Minecraft.
That wall you cannot take down. Wow, Minecraft reference. I wasn't ready for that one.
Always be prepared, right? Be prepared for the worst?
No. The landslide, that's one thing, so I've got that. The Virtus.Pro, which you need, that's getting pulled by Pasha Biceps.
Exactly.
Now we have Minecraft, that while Swag, is that a reference to his age? Is that what you're getting at there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of course, it all goes hand in hand. So there's a lot of things that we can play off of.
Look at this! Look at this battle right here. It's ACK on one side and Taz on the other side, just both eyeing that bomb. And Snax is going to rush forward, try and pick it up. It's kind of like that treasure in Indiana Jones. You really want to get your hands on it.
Just keep them coming, Anders. Keep them coming.
ACK waiting right there, and actually Taz will run away, but then Swag is there, taking him down, and Pasha in a 1-on-5 here.
So we'll see if he can make something else happen. Nope, Skadoodle's going to pick up that one. So now we're going to be at 3-2 in favor of iBUYPOWER. And if you keep going down the path that you're going, Anders, I'm going to pull out that little joke thing that I told you yesterday. How many tickles does it take for an? How many tickles does an octopus have? It's like 10 tickles. Yes.
Not good. Not good.
No.
Well, we can always get into that.
No, we don't.
If we run out of material, we'll use the internet. Oh, wait a minute! This grenade is gonna fly out. It's a little bit too soon. I thought they were gonna keep rushing. That would have been a double nade on the whole Virtus.Pro squad. Right now, iBUYPOWER taking control of this map, and this is a terror-sided map. I'm actually really impressed by iBUYPOWER so far. They've done their homework to play on season here. ACK with the 1 kill, but he gets headshots. Gonna have to fall back, and he gets taken down by Ali with a great double kill to enter the B bomb site. Now bomb is down, and this is gonna be a rough retake here.
As we'll see. So you got Skadoodle that's just on the other side. He connects with that grenade. That's going to help things out. Down to a 3-on-3 now. And they're going to continue to push in. Swag going to be able to pick up one. Now down to Snax and Pasha inside of that B-bomb site. Nades are still flying in. They're using up everything that they can. They know exactly where. Quick scope from Skadoodle. Now left up to Pasha. Will they stick to the defuse this time? As they're going to push back around, and Pasha is going to fall. And look at that. It was down to a 4-on-3 in favor of Virtus.Pro. And iBUYPOWER shutting things down. There was Skadoodle and Swag really making things happen here. I'm going to show you this picture just so you can get a chuckle out of this.
Oh, somebody already photoshopped it? That is wonderful. All right, great stuff. If somebody can make...
and it is being pulled by Pasha's biceps. That's awesome.
If you can make a thread somewhere on the ESEA forums or on HLTV or Reddit or whatever you use to go check Counter-Strike, we need a Photoshop thread of all the ways in which Virtus.Pro could end up plowing iBUYPOWER. But right now, it feels different. To me, it feels like iBUYPOWER have the upper hand quite a bit here on the first half of season. I'm a little bit scared for Virtus.Pro.
Thanks, Eric, for getting us that that Photoshop there. So now, what should be right now a tied-up game, 3-3. It is 4-2. And if you're just now tuning in, this is the right map to tune in on because it's 1-1 in the series. This is the third map.
How the hell has Neo ended up in this position? Look how far in the middle he is. When Dazed walks back to check out his usual spot, he's going to be...
He's thunderfooting around now.
Neo, he knows a lot about what's going on, I think. He's going to be backstabbing 2 players in. He sees one swag. He's going to look for another one. Oh, just takes him down, and that's the A bomb site. Very much open. Steel here with the actually auto sniper takes down Neo, and then tries with the pistol. Should just try for the auto sniper. I think Grenade's going to fall out, and he's going to go down anyway. Bomb is planted, but it's a 3-on-3, and actually, Virtus.Pro, I think they should have come out even better at that one.
I'm curious of why he did not stick with the auto sniper and just no-scope it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe I didn't catch a glimpse of what he had left in that mag, but right now you can see Snacks, he's able to take down one. Low health for Virtus.Pro. They collectively are dwindling now. Now it's left up to AZK, down to a 1-on-2.
Yeah, and the bomb is planted way too openly for him to do this. He gets the one now. Time has run out. Taz is waiting right here.
Oh, he could have got a slice in there. And that, but now it's going to be 4-3. And this is going back and forth now.
And iBUYPOWER, the rounds that they've won here, and they've actually, because they won 3 in a row like this, they have enough money to be able to lose around and still buy, and that's a very good sign for them, obviously. Virtus.Pro, they gotta step it up. I think for this to be a successful half for Virtus.Pro, I think they need to make this basically 10-5. I think a 10-5 scoreline is reasonable. 9-6, it starts to get uncomfortable. And because iBUYPOWER already have 4 rounds, that's why I'm a little bit scared here.
Well, this goes back to how rough it is to be on the CT side. And this is what I mentioned before, where you can push up over there towards that catwalk and get an angle there inside of mid. But there is a smoke up in that area, slowing them down. They actually have 4 guys watching the exact same spot.
Yeah, and Skadoodle waiting to peek. He's going to do it right after the grenade. Dave's going to take the first kill. Bomb is dropped. Skadoodle with the next shot. And iBUYPOWER doing just fine in the middle. Well, Taz and Bayali left.
You mentioned in the beginning that that mid area is where it's at. You need to get that control. So right now you've got Bayali and Taz. That smoke will work out for them. But they are tapping away just over the top. He will swing in there. Picks up the bomb, and Taz is trying to look through the bottom of it, the bottom of the smoke. He is not looking, like you said, I like the reference, he's not looking for a quarter.
Yeah, so it looks like that's what's happening.
Because I don't know many people that actually keep change on him. Maybe that is a European thing. I don't have any change on me. Holden does, our director behind here. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. He's been doing great all weekend.
It's been a fine job. This event has been running without almost any flaws. I think we had a little bit of delay on the first day, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's been on point, which is great. And rare for a Counter-Strike event. Now, Taz in a 1-on-4, 10 seconds left. So, well, I was going to say best case scenario, he gets a kill on somebody, but he just goes down. What was really interesting about this setup, and what I really liked, is the firepower in the middle. Because so you had Skadoodle on this angle right here, but then you actually had Steel with the auto sniper. He was looking this way, so if you walk out, you're going to be scoped down from 2 different angles, and Virtus.Pro, they never made it anywhere.
What's interesting about that, too, so I mentioned that there were 4 players watching that angle, 2 of which that were actually pushed up in that area. So if there was an AWPer that could have taken down Skadoodle, they could quickly react to that, because we all know close quarter combat, if you have an AWPer or any type of sniper rifle, it's difficult to hold. And so they could quickly react and hold that angle. So again, 4 people watching the exact same spot on the map. And it turned out to work out for them. As now you can see that they're on a pistol save here for Virtus.Pro, but you can't count them out. We've seen numerous ecos work out for any of the teams, actually, that's been playing here in this tournament.
Now, what's great is that ACK actually has the M4A4 and not the M4A1, so he's in a prime position to take a lot of kills here. Got the bullets for it. There's the first. Next in line is going to be Bayali. ACK goes down, and then Dazed shows up to help out, so it looks like a bomb plant's going to be very hard here for Taz to get off. Pasha coming up from behind and actually very nearly catches Dazed. If that killer happened, it would have been a big turnaround maybe.
And he will get that kill in the end. And Taz quickly going for the plant. That's a smart move by him. That's the whole objective here. And he will get taken out. So let's figure out where the mindset is for iBUYPOWER. They now have a lead of 6-3 here against Virtus.Pro.
No. No. Like,
I don't know,
just
like,
recycle
I
shit
think
like that.
Maybe on ecos we should just take B control and don't let them have it, you know?
Like, just take it, and then just, like,
I think that's
play
fine.
it.
Let's put 3B right here, though. And get
Scott,
Scott set up. Yeah, let's get Scott set up. Can you get eyes on middle, Brax? Smoke middle, Scott.
Yeah.
Hear those late calls there at the very end. You can see the smoke now coming right back over the top. One of the things that I'd like to mention, too, is before this series started, I was watching Skadoodle. He was hopping in his own game, and he was flying around with no clip, throwing out smokes. He was just going to each position and just practicing his set nades throughout the game. So just a little tidbit of information for those of you that don't get the chance to make it to a LAN event. Those are the little things, the little nuances that these players do to prepare for a game. I've been sending out screenshots or pictures of player setups. It was cool to watch from Na'Vi that Sinyo is actually playing in windowed mode.
Yeah.
Also, I can go into some other information, but I'll talk about that as we break down this bomb site in A.
Yeah, Steel all the way in the back. He was very far up with the auto sniper. Now he's on further back. Bialy takes the first kill, and this is looking good for Virtus.Pro. The bomb is definitely going to go down. Nice grenade, but Steel has to fall back. He's going to get shot in the face instead. And now retaking this 5-on-3 is almost impossible, I'd say.
We've seen them take a 3-on-4 situation, and right now they're just at that. Let's see if they can retake this side as they're taking their time. There goes 2. They fall now. It was a 3-on-5. They're trying to win this round. They're picking them off one by one. Taz going to be the last one alive here inside of this bomb site. He's trying to utilize the time that he has. Now it's down to the 1-on-1 over round, and Taz, he says, I'll do it myself. I'll pick up 4 kills in the round. Hey, that op, hey, it's for you, Pasha.
Yeah, so they nearly did the impossible, and Virtus.Pro just almost letting go of that round. They were peeking a lot when they could have been playing much more defensively, and I think they had just way too many people stacked up in this area where they could have fallen back into the hallways and tried to just stay safe, basically, because it was on iBUYPOWER to push in that 5-on-3, which it was initially. Now, auto sniper on Steel again, Skadoodle with an AWP. iBUYPOWER had the money to stack up in this round, and again, they're going like they did when we were listening in. They're going with 3 people at B, and they're going to push aggressively, it seems.
Yeah, so they're trying to get Skadoodle to get set up. This is that angle that they were talking about in this round. Now Skadoodle's going to watch another angle. He saw him peek out. Now he's going to be in a tough spot, but AZK right there, close quarter combat. And now we're back over here with Steel, who's going to be tapping away. He's going to fall back. As looks like he is going to get challenged here by, I believe that's Snacks there. And they're going to tap away. Finally going to get dropped there by Pasha. Bomb carrier's going to rotate back around there. That's going to be Taz. Pasha spots one out in the open, missing there on AZK. Second attempt, he's going to fail there as he falls to AZK. And now it's left up to Taz.
Yeah, Taz going to go down. Dazed will pick up the kill, and a great defense once again from iBUYPOWER. They lose Steel, but they keep the auto sniper alive. Dazed picked that one up, and that's now 7-4. And I said I thought 5 rounds was a little bit too much for iBUYPOWER. They have 2 more than that now. Even if this finishes 7-8, I think there's a very good chance iBUYPOWER could take this game.
Well, so here's something that we've been talking about, the B bomb site side, is how long you might as well just go ahead and stack over there, push over there towards that bomb site. But what's interesting is their approach of holding that area. Is they've got the angle there. Skadoodle pushes on the backside and gets that angle there and watches that cross, and they have another player playing close and ready to go. Let's hop back into the action here as you see that Skadoodle is trying to defend over here towards this side with the USP in hand, but he's got swag that's right there with him. Left up to Taz yet again as Steel says, I've had enough of you, Skadoodle. You set me on fire one of those rounds. I believe you TK'd me at one point. It's my turn. I'm going to take you out, but 8-4 right now. That's not going to make a big impact on him. Still will still have that auto snipe, and the rest of his team have money to work with too.
And kill is a kill, right? Skadoodle, he's still going to scratch that into his rifle. You know, another little line on the kill box there. So well, he's going to be all right. 8-4 here, 13 rounds in, and Virtus.Pro, I don't know what to say. They realize, I think, what kind of trouble they're in. They're actually buying Galils and AKs here. They're just going to try and see if they can brute force their way through. But now Skadoodle, look at this aggressive play in the middle. A brand new position for him, and he takes down Pasha. That is really brave.
And so now they're going to continue to push up here. So, you know, I was talking about as if you were playing a traditional setup, but the way that iBUYPOWER is playing, they're playing extremely aggressive, enforcing all of the angles and allowing their teammates enough time to rotate if needed. And so now you can see they're rotating back around through this. J Hall, that's going to be Steel with that auto snipe. Taps away, there goes Bialy, he's going to fall. Now it's again, I get tired of saying it, but the LMS now is Taz.
It is. Steel with a triple kill. Taz is going to peek out right in front of Dazed and Steel and trying to see if he can get the kill on one, but Steel with the quad kill. That's now 9-4 and a very impressive job on iBUYPOWER here in the first half of this map. And Virtus.Pro, they just don't have the money. I mean, they forced it up that round to even get that, and they didn't get a bomb plant this round. So we'll see.
It looks like, yes, Swag does have a auto sniper as well now.
You must be joking.
We have 1 AWP, 1 M4, 1 AK, and 2 auto snipes in the hands of iBUYPOWER, while on the other side, they're stuck with their eco round with the pistols. That one tap caused so much damage onto Neo.
Yeah, that's all it takes. They're going to be pushing up the middle, and actually they do get a fair bit of mid control here. Skadoodle spots them now, and backup is there from the auto sniper.
Swag even got head dinked.
Oh, you're right. All the way down to 24. Dazed is covering the other angle, though.
Good control there by Dazed, just holding it down, picking up those kills. Now Snacks is in a tough spot. And there goes Skadoodle. He knew where he was at the whole time. Now let's see if that's going to be the same weaponry that they're going to have here for iBUYPOWER moving in.
And it's 10-4. Virtus.Pro, at least they have enough money so they can make this 10-5 if they just get the right opening kill. But I'm wondering if it's not time for them to give up the middle and actually go for a B push, a really fast one. Because we kind of saw earlier when we were watching Season how effective that was. And Virtus.Pro, they've been fighting for this mid control and they've been losing for a while.
Look at iBUYPOWER now. You made the call, and they're already ready to set that one up. They're anticipating the exact same thing. They went for that setup there. Skadoodle watching that backside. And you have Still, who's going to take over that mid control, but he has 2 angles to worry about. That squeaky door that looks like a part of the environment, and now the flash is coming back around. They know that there is a player over there. Still's going to be in a tough spot. Quick rotation happening by iBUYPOWER right now. They've already started to make their move. They're going to try to defend there. AZK throwing out a late fire. How much will it help? Swag giving some cover fire now, slowing them down as they push inside the side here.
Yeah, Dazed realized there's one guy down at the pit. A smoke comes up. That actually works great for Virtus.Pro. Now, oh, no bomb plant. Dazed denies it. This isn't over yet. Skadoodle going to go down. But it's a 1-on-3. Dazed has the health to maybe try and win this 1-on-3 because he's controlling the bomb as well. The spray. Oh, they're just shooting him through right here. He's going to be down to 23. And the grenade will finish him off. And that's it. 10-5 for the first half. I mean, if this was on Inferno and it was 10 for the CT side for iBUYPOWER, it'd be alright, but because it's Season and it's actually a T-sided map, I'm really scared for Virtus.Pro. This is a great half of iBUYPOWER.
It's just been unreal, this series, of way that it's panned out. The fact is, it really all started with the map choices in the veto process. The fact of how we ended up here, as we'll kind of listen, it looks like we're just kind of bouncing around here as we're getting ready here for the second half, 10-5 right now. But it's been interesting to watch as we led into this series. The map choices was what really threw me off. The fact that we ended up with Cash in Season in this mix-up, I really did not anticipate that to happen. I would assume immediately Mirage was gone. iBUYPOWER electing to veto Mirage. They probably went back. They probably maybe VP decided to take out Train. Because you have AZK and Skadoodle. We've seen Still been opping or more so auto sniping, so they probably elected to take that one out. I mean, this is all speculation, though, of course.
It's tricky, but I would have thought actually if it came down to Season, it would be Virtus.Pro that had a bit of an advantage. But I mean, we've seen so far iBUYPOWER have done a lot of homework. And now they're ready for the second half as well. Virtus.Pro picking up a lot of grenades here in the first round, and iBUYPOWER are going to go really quickly towards that B bomb site. Snacks and Neo are here to try and defend, and they gotta hold on to it. They got two grenades actually to see if they can do it. One smoke's up already, but 2 more HEs are coming if they push through.
So one of the things that I have to say to all of you out there that are watching right now, if you're over in Europe, huge shout out to you guys for sticking around. Some areas it's 5 a.m. I'm paying attention to what's happening on Twitter. Make sure you send that over to @NIPAnders. They're trying to build his social media up, build his ego up as well. He's such a good guy. He'll never have that ego. I want him to have an ego at one point. I know he never will, though.
I'll try and work on it.
That right there, that says everything. As right now we're in this pistol round, it's going to be down to AZK and Skadoodle now. And Snacks finally taking down the bomb carrier. And now it's left up to AZK on this 1-on-3. Wow.
Looked like Skadoodle tried to ignore Snacks in the corner then, and AZK goes down, mid-air shot. Virtus.Pro win the pistol round on the second half. Very nicely done. That is 6-10.
It's
very good.
It's like they had an agreement. Hey, man, I'm going to get this bomb planted. You'll let me have it, right? I mean, I will get $300. My team will only get 800. You're going to kill us anyway, don't worry. But you get the defuse. That's your defuse, bro.
Be cool about it.
I don't know why everybody's bros, and whenever I have any of this stuff, never mind. Well, let's go back into the game.
Well, we'll see if we can get some action here. Looks like a really quick rush from iBUYPOWER, and Neo and Snacks are here, and we'll see if the MP7 can be put into use from Neo. But already iBUYPOWER slowed it down a fair bit. Oh, good grenade early on. Snacks hiding underneath and leaving it all up to Neo. Pasha goes down. And that was all the way over by the jail. Now the MP7 is put into effect. He's going to get the first kill there. And looks like it's working out all right here for the CT side. Steel and Swag low on health.
Yeah, there's some good mentions that I've seen here on Twitter as well, is the fact that, you know, on that T side, they never tried to smoke up inside of mid, to smoke up the CT side mid ever.
Oh,
and that's something that you do traditionally anyway. So that's a good comment there. That call comes from Follow Enfi.
Oh, Enfi, right? Yeah, Calder.
Yep.
Oh, yes. So actually, it's
a really good point to bring up there.
Yeah, thank you, Enfi, for pointing that out. We'll actually try and see if we can catch iBUYPOWER doing that now that they're on the T side. So obviously not in this round because they don't have the money for it. But right now it's 7-10, and Virtus.Pro still riding the wave from winning that pistol round. And we'll see if it all comes crashing down once iBUYPOWER pick up the rifles. It's going to be, I mean, a different setup so far for Virtus.Pro, just having one guy in middle, whereas iBUYPOWER had rounds where they had 4 members in the middle of the map. So definitely a little bit different here. Neo, is he going to flash? No, I was wondering if he's going to flash Snacks in there. But they are just waiting on the other side of the smoke.
Just taking their time now. You've got, they're all going to start to head over here towards this B bomb side. They've got 5 guys. Of course, they take their time in these situations. That's why it's been story time for us most of this entire series.
Yeah, it's going really slowly at the moment. Snacks on the outside of that railing, and now they're going to peek in. They will spot just a little bit of Swag then, and then the push is on. Snacks takes down one, but he's very low on health. He's going to go down. Now Neo alone defending the bomb site. Pasha picks up a kill, and actually looks like Neo is doing a great job just delaying right now. AZK goes down, and it's Pasha again with the triple kill and topping the scoreboard on his team. Although it's still dazed on the other team with 18 kills. Now 10-8, and we'll have to see. Now, let's see if we can watch out for what Calder was saying here. Because, yeah, see if they can smoke off towards the CT side of the middle.
All right. You've done such great camera work.
I'm ready.
There's no pressure involved here, Anders. Don't mess this up. Not at all.
Oh, is it going to be Skadoodle? He's certainly setting up for it. Wants to get rid of the bomb first, and there it is.
The top. And you see
did that...
Oh,
that was just a flashbang.
Oh, let down.
It was tricked completely. I feel cheated now. I was so ready for that. But
I was about to say that smoke was about to land in pit.
It looked like it was off as well, but you never know. You never know.
But it is a good flash. Everybody, that was a good flash if you wanted to take over mid.
Not entirely sure what purpose it served, but fair enough.
Well, no, in terms of if you were going to take over mid, it would have been a good flash.
Swag all the way over by B, maybe trying to cause a bit of a distraction if he can just wait. I mean, if somebody's going to peek here and Swag gets the opening kill, that helps the push that goes on at the A bomb side. And even if he just sticks around and makes some noise, he might be able to keep Snacks and Neo here. While in the A bomb side, it's Taz, it's Pasha, and it's BUYPOWER defending, and it's going to be very soon that the action unfolds.
And make sure those of you that are staying up over in Europe, make sure you stay up a little bit longer for the next series to follow. Whoever wins this series, either Virtus.Pro or iBUYPOWER, will face off against Complexity in the upper bracket finals. So make sure you stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I apologize. We may have ruined your sleeping schedule, but this is why you stay up, is for good Counter-Strike. And we've been getting a lot of good Counter-Strike here for this tournament. Oh,
no doubt. In the next series, you're right, it's going to be absolutely insane. A high-powered match to come, no doubt about that. This entry here, though, from iBUYPOWER is amazing. Even though AZK, Dazed, and Steel are all very low, they're getting clean. They don't lose a single member, and already Virtus.Pro decided it's not worth fighting for, so iBUYPOWER are going to extend their lead now and make it a 3-round lead for themselves. This is just looking really good for iBUYPOWER, especially winning this round already. As soon as they have rifles, they make it happen.
Well, what I like about it too is so other maps like Inferno or Dust 2 or any of our other traditional maps, you see a lot of splits, a lot of quick movement and everything like that. You'll see like a 3-2 split that will happen, and you rarely get the chance to see that. The A-bomb site is the only area that you can actually get a 3-2 split to happen, or a split of any sort.
Yeah.
You have one set of players that are going through the stairs, another one set that are coming through catwalk. And so that's the only real action that you get to see. The B-bomb site, on the other hand, that's a completely different beast.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, I see. I'm going to see. Can we get a smoke this time, Skadoodle?
No, it's a flashbang.
Still another flashbang, just doing it. All right, so they're not even that worried. But what's stressing me out is how little mid-control VP have at the moment. The action is going to be happening towards the B-bomb site, where Neo is just waiting. He's going to try and flash his way out of here. And, well, he actually can't really get away that easily. He's going to need some backup. I think Snacks should come and help him out sooner rather than later.
They're shooting right over there where that ladder was at. That's smart play there. And flashing. He's going to just push through. He caused a little bit of damage now. They now have the intel that they've backed out of that B area. And so Bialy, he's just preparing himself so he smokes up just to make sure that they don't push over there towards catwalk. He didn't know if it was some type of distraction. But now they know they didn't push through. So we're back at the standstill where we were to start this round off.
The way iBUYPOWER played on the CT side, they played heavily on mid and they had steal all the time here. Look how far back Virtus.Pro are holding in the A-bomb side.
Exactly.
That actually lost on the last round.
Exactly.
They have very little information, and if they lose one bomb site, the rotation time is so huge, like we've been talking about all game, that it might actually just lose them at the round. So I'm worried about this passive hold. And look at what it's allowing Daze to do. Because they're so far back, no mid-control, he's going to be walking up and backstabbing the team. This is going to go really badly for Virtus.Pro. Daze rushing in. They're being sandwiched right now. The in-game leader for iBUYPOWER, taking down iBUYPOWER first. And now, look at that. Panic in Virtus.Pro. They realize there's someone coming up from behind. How did that happen?
10 seconds left, though. Not a lot of time to work with here. They have to execute now. They're still chasing around, spraying around. They've got one down, 1-2 versus 2, and Swag doesn't have the time. I had told you 1,000 times over. Let's hear it from their perspective, though, because they have to be frustrated with themselves.
Keep taking B control. This time we'll fake A and then hit B across and span across upper B.
But let me take B right before we do it so it looks same.
Okay. Can I get a drop, do you think?
Yeah, I got it.
Sam, you want me to go
Legends time?
Yeah, good on him.
Alright then.
Not even phased by the idea.
So that was incredibly disappointing because
need to hop back into game though.
The fact that Daze saw that opening in the middle, that should have absolutely won them the round, but they were just a little bit too slow to realize, and that lost them the round. I was so focused on that push down the middle. That looked so great. And now, well, they're gonna go for a bit of a fake and probably end up at B is what it sounded like.
And what's interesting is they're probably used to that situation where they run out of time, especially with their type of setups. But it's such a gamble. Every single time, it's such a gamble to have to rush into a site and hope that you take out your opponent and that you can get the bomb down in that site. There's no time to adapt or anything like that.
Oh, well, and I mean, the thing is, Virtus.Pro, if that backstab had worked, Virtus.Pro would have had no time in return to actually do anything about it. So it was basically at a knife's edge right there. It's going to be a B push eventually, and they have, I mean, look at these players. These two are going to have a really long rotation time. Snacks and Neo, they need to buy as much time as they can and get as many kills. But Neo goes down, Snacks falls, and that's the round. I mean, I'm not even sure Virtus.Pro need to try and go and retake this. It's going to be way too late by the time they get here. Yeah, falling back already. It isn't worth it. Just isn't worth it.
Yeah, so at the time that the bomb got planted, they didn't even move.
Yeah, it's just too late.
And especially with 5 players left alive here.
And the problem is, even Pasha, who was all the way in the back in this area, if he was in the middle at least, you could expect him to come in really quickly and help out. And the way iBUYPOWER held, just to get back to that, iBUYPOWER had 3 members in the middle. If that B push had happened and there had been just one guy defending here, these 3 members could have been there so quickly and it would have been a very different retake. But having the 2 people all the way over at A, It's just too much of a distance to cover at the moment. That's going to make it 9-12 here as we're moving into the 7th round of the second half of the 3rd map in this series. This is going to decide who's going to be playing Complexity next in the upper bracket winners match, which is obviously our next game coming up. We'll have to see.
Yeah, you definitely need to stick around for those of you that are up over in Europe, those of you that are up in Australia. Everyone that's into this game, make sure you stick around. Whoever wins this series facing off against Complexity next. And also give some love over there, twitch.tv/blue. That matchup is going to be going on as well. I think that's going to be another series that's happening on with NIP. So whoever loses this will have to face off. I think I may stand corrected. I believe they have to face off against NIP.
Yeah.
And so right now, though, this game is not over, so we'll stay here. We ain't going anywhere.
No, it looks like they have Fiflaren over there as well on the blue stream, so maybe worth checking out. All right, well, it's still a minute left on the clock. It's a 4-on-4 at the moment as Neo and Dazed have both died on either team. And where are they going to take this bomb? It's looking like a really, really split push, and I'm wondering, I mean, if Swag and Steel can cause some havoc here, maybe they'll draw a couple of players over. If Virtus.Pro over-rotate, that's going to be the end of them. Already, Pasha's thinking about moving out. Snags is here. It's all about this B bomb site. Steel goes down. A great kill from Taz. That definitely breaks part of the fake.
They didn't even move. They've probably realized by now that Steel is usually trying to draw in that distraction. This has happened so many. Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought Skadoodle was going to get that bomb planted after he didn't take him out. It's going to be left up to AZK. 20 seconds left here in the round. He will get the bomb planted, and they're having to rotate.
That should have still, but definitely been a kill for, yeah, that should have been a, they should have denied the plan much earlier, and he should have probably been able to get the second kill as well. Now, ACK, he's got the double in a 1-on-2 here. He's going to have to see if he can get a quad kill and win the round for iBUYPOWER. Virtus.Pro have a huge advantage coming into this retake.
Very interesting. He peeks over the top, actually had that upper hand on Taz, and I actually like that positioning. If he would have got that kill, it would have been great for him. He would have still been able to play a cat and mouse game there with Bialy. But right now, the score is going to be 12-10 here in favor of iBUYPOWER, and it's just going back and forth.
Yeah.
Wow.
And iBUYPOWER, they keep putting the bomb down. That's a crucial difference there. They're getting a lot of bomb plants. They still have money to buy. Obviously, eventually they'll run out if Virtus.Pro can actually string some rounds together here. But the same is true for the Polish team. Nobody has built up any sort of bank in spite of the fact that we are now 8 rounds into the second half. Gonna be another push towards the B bomb site. They run right into a great grenade from Neo, and now Snags hiding in the corner. So it's a very similar setup here for Virtus.Pro towards the B bomb site, and it very nearly worked perfectly last time.
I'll tell you something here in a bit that it's just odd, but I need to keep focused on this game. So right now, you can see that you've got Snags and Neo that are pushing up here. They do make it past, but that's an odd smoke, so they must know that they're over there.
I'm not sure they realize that actually Dazed is on their side of the smoke. That is critical. Look at how far up Neo is. He's actually going to get trapped in a weird corner, going to try and flash out behind himself and runs towards the vent.
He's going way too far.
He's deep behind enemy lines. The problem is Snags is now alone.
They know that he's there. They have to. Well, no, they definitely know because Swag is there. Yeah. Swag holding this angle. Neo just right below. He's going to be able to take him down. Now they're going to be able to push in. That was on the other side. That was inside of that B bomb site, and they got behind enemy lines there. And now we'll see if they can execute. There's still the second part of the job here, as Pasha, Taz, and Bialy, as you can see, looking at the bottom of the smoke. I don't know if he sees him. Maybe beyond a wall there.
Yeah, not sure he can actually spot him. ACK, the smoke's gone. Pasha goes down, and now the retake is going to be much more difficult. If they got that kill, Pasha, it would have been a 3-on-3, and I'm sure they would have gone for it. But now instead, they don't have the money. They're going to have to run away. And if they save these 2 rifles, there's actually a chance they can spread the money around enough that they'll be able to buy anyway. Because I think they know now time is running out here. iBUYPOWER are running away with the game once again.
Taz is really great at getting those exit kills. We've seen him do it over and over and over again in this series alone. And so that's just going to be, again, it's always beneficial to get those exits. He was smart that he didn't just try to run away and get shot in the back. He made sure that he could execute that 1 kill, and then he fell back even further to a safer position. 13-10 now.
And they will force it up. They are going to spread it around, and actually every single member can do this, so that's pretty good. they are going to lack a little bit. No, actually, they have 4 smokes and 1 Molotov, so they're going to be all right here. iBUYPOWER have to fight even further. They're 3 rounds away from taking this game, but that can be a long time, especially if Virtus.Pro kick it into high gear.
So we see the setup now. They've got one player that's over there inside of B. And really, it's interesting to me is they've got that decoy out inside of mid, and there is a player that's right there that knows that was a decoy. That's Bialy. Swag going to be pushing up here through the vents. Now they've been spotted. Swag's going to fall. Taz has picked up 2. That was over there on the A side. I believe that was in the sewer area. So now let's see. Daze has been spot out in the open, and Taz picks up another one. And then finally, Skadoodle had enough of Taz and takes him out. He's going to try to carry that over onto another player here.
Oh, but he just, he's on 18 HP. He's very close to going down. Smoke is up as well. He very nearly hit a double headshot with the AWP, but I'm not sure he can even try and get this bomb back. And there's still a Molotov on Bialy as well, so Skadoodle, he's got to be careful he doesn't get caught in a corner here.
Well, especially he's going to start to worry about, as time passes, he's going to worry about the flank, and he needs to, because that's going to be Neo. Neo rotating back around now. And he will be spotted there, taken down. And so now 13-11. So the buy pans out. The control over mid works out. And Taz holding down in sewers. Hey, that's icing on the cake.
This is really great. Triple kill from Taz in that round, but you're right. I think that mid control is what's doing it for Virtus.Pro in that round, and we'll see if they're going to keep it up. And if iBUYPOWER are eventually going to try and smoke up the middle instead. Yes, there it is, finally. Empty. Oh, come on, Skadoodle. We've been waiting for so long. Are they really not gonna? No, he's just waiting. Instead, they're going to be rushing towards that B bomb site. We'll never see that smoke, apparently. And one shot missed. Snags goes down. Neo alone with an AWP in this bomb site. He needs backup so quickly, and he's going to have to hit some amazing shots here to stop iBUYPOWER from taking the B bomb site.
As we take a look, you've got the op there from Neo. Neo misses that shot. He did lag, I believe, steal there in that exchange, and now it's going to be down to the 4-on-3. Pasha, Taz, and Bialy there rotating around there. A long rotate, though, from Taz. Taz is still taking his sweet time to rotate from that A bomb site. And I wanted to get a nice question like that. I wanted to get a stopwatch on how long it's going to take him to rotate as he finally gets caught up with his teammates. And here comes the fire. Pasha able to take down 1. Down to this 3-on-2. Pasha trying to push around. He jumps down into the pit side. Gets the flank there onto Daze. He's going straight for the defuse. He says, you know what? Come and get me.
What?
As he's trying to be able to do it. And 1 second left there on the bomb timer, and Pasha falls. A great idea in terms of sticking it, because otherwise he wouldn't have had it.
Oh, wow, that was very much too close. So that could have been incredible if he had got that defuse off. But it wasn't meant to be. Now 14-11, and what you said about the stop time reminds me of something. If there are any Valve developers out there watching, I think I already sent you an email a couple of times about this. But what I would really like is actually yeah, I've written tons of emails. But what I wanted to have is when I'm drawing like this, I'd like a timer in the corner that says how long does it take to run this path that I'm drawing.
That's some good math.
Yeah, how many seconds if you have your knife out? That's what I want to know, because then we can start talking about rotation times.
That is an awesome idea.
Now look at this. The B bomb site once again. They've traded places. Neo's out here. Swag is inside the bomb site, and Virtus.Pro, even though they're a man up, they looked very confused at the moment.
Anders, we're besties, bro. We're besties. Because that right there that's an awesome idea.
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Yes,
Val.
I will now. I've never even thought of that. That's a great idea. So I will say my words too. So right now 14-11, down to a 2-on-3 now. And they're going back and forth. Daze has been spotted now. That was a bomb carrier that he's going to go ahead and fall all the way back, making a lot of noise, and so he will get spammed through, but he will not get hit. Still has full health and full armor with this AK. Hasn't reloaded it yet, though, even though he's had many opportunities now.
No need to waste bullets.
Reload
Only got 3 players to kill. He'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. No need. Don't worry about it. He only has 3 mags that he can have. I'm going to laugh if it catches him. All right, he lucked out that he now can reload. 20 seconds left here in the round. This is his time zone, and he will get taken down.
If he had killed Bialy, that would have been a really scary situation for Neo. He would have been all the way across the map trying to see if he can get to the A-bomb site. 14-12, even though it's very close, it's not over. And the really crucial thing is iBUYPOWER didn't plant the bomb. They don't have the money this could go the distance. This could go down to, you know, we could even get overtime at this point if it keeps going this way. But oh, what? They force it up. That, I'm not sure about that decision.
Where's the economy of Virtus.Pro right now?
It is low.
They're taking a gamble here. They're going to try to force something to happen here. Pushing around. Snack's going to be able to take down Dazed, and they're going to continue to push through. I believe Dazed had a weapon that he could pick back up there. So that's Skadoodle who picks up the AK. Pushing in. They have not rotated yet. I believe that's Taz. They have not rotated back yet. They do have one player that's over there. That is going to be Neo. Neo has not rotated from A, and Taz is lurking about inside of mid right now. And Pasha watching over there towards the gel side.
I think Virtus.Pro are in some really good positions right now. All they need to do is wait and not second-guess themselves, especially look at Taz. He's actually spotting down the T spawn, so his position locks in iBUYPOWER. They know exactly where the whole team is. I mean, I guess they haven't checked this part, but as long as Neo's here, that's all right.
Yeah, he'll be ready. So Taz, again, he's watching this rotate, but there's no need. They've got 3 players that are over there. Viali's actually checking over there towards mid, making sure they don't come through vents, because they could still wrap around, but that's not going to be a case here. Skadoodle able to take down one, Swag as well. Now we're back here to this 3-on-3 with 30 seconds left to play.
And this is working out so well for iBUYPOWER. Virtus.Pro, their positions just weren't good enough inside that B bomb site. Now they have to retake it 2-on-3, and if they lose this round, it's match and map point for iBUYPOWER. Great headshot from Neo, makes it a 2-on-2. They're still holding inside ACK and Swag underneath here, and ACK right by the boiler.
It's a tough spot. Swag almost gave himself open there, and they're going to be able to push in. Taz picking up 2. Those are 2 players that I would not want to compete against.
No.
Let's listen in and hear their perspective here.
Like,
Hey,
you can't
back
just
from
sit
jail,
there.
though.
What? Bax was watching jail. All you had to do was peek and you would have killed them. Dude, don't play like a pussy. You're better aim than all of them. It's just by pistol. That's it. It's pistol flat. Let's go mid quick.
I got a dig.
Okay.
This is the second part that I have an issue with Dazed being a leader, being a strat caller. He is not going to boost your morale. He only tries to bring you down whenever you don't succeed on a situation. You don't need to hear that from your strat caller. You don't need to hear anything that's like that. That does not help you in any form or fashion. You say, okay, you did this wrong, but we'll get them next time.
Yeah.
You can always be critical. You can always be critical, but that's not the way you're critical.
But that's a trait that many Counter-Strike players share. I mean, I don't want to name any names, but I think we all know a couple of people that will play just like that. And I mean, it's a sign of frustration. And if I was Dazed right now with the kind of lead iBUYPOWER had, and in that position, they were in a 3-on-2, I would be furious as well. I'd be so angry. And I think I do something that's even worse than Dazed does. I get really whiny. I start complaining a lot. So, yeah, pressure's mounting on iBUYPOWER. That's what we're listening to. And that's a big tell right now. If Virtus.Pro are feeling fired up, they could take the last 2 rounds here and beat them 16-14 on the second map. That would be devastating to iBUYPOWER's morale.
Whoever wins this, I'm going to say it one more time, whoever wins this faces off against Complexity in the winners finals. And that will happen tonight. So as soon as this game's over, you're going to stay up.
Yeah, you will.
And then on the other side, the loser of this matchup will face off against NIP. So not only will you stay up to watch this matchup, you're going to do a dual screen. You're going to have it on multiple devices. You're going to do whatever you can to watch both matches at the same time. That's twitch.tv/ESEA. That's the stream you're watching right now. And then ESEA_blue. You're going to have both of those up and ready. But this game, it's not over yet.
No, Neo falling back. He gets taken down. ACK with a great opening now. The B bomb site is in control of iBUYPOWER. The bomb is down, and Virtus.Pro, they're still pretty far away. They've done this retake a couple of times, but if they fail it this time, they're fighting for overtime instead. We'll see. Oh, they have the money. They might as well push. They might as well push.
Yeah, so right now you can see they're trying to question whether or not they want to make the push here. Now they've got they only have a flash and a fire here. They loft out the fire. That's not going to be. It's going to clear out that spot for them. They're going to push back around. Now down to a 2-on-2. Make it a 2-on-1. Dazed, the last player alive here. He said it himself. Don't be a pussy, and he's not.
It gets the kill. Bomb explodes, 15-14. iBUYPOWER can still do this. What an intense way to end that round. It looked for sure like Virtus.Pro were going to do the impossible and push in and break that 4-on-3 hold. And instead, they just come out on top. And it's Dazed, who has been top fragging this whole game on season. 27 kills on the in-game leader here. Definitely impressive. Yeah, he's leading the team in that sense.
So there is two perspectives of that, right? One, he's trying to be critical of his teammates, saying we can't do that. The second side of it is that he is amplifying himself. He is going to continue to play lights out. He will not get frustrated just because of that. He's just going to fuel his own fire, and we saw what he did there to pick up that round. And really, that may be a motivation for his teammates. Actions speak louder than words, right?
You want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
That's the other saying we can go with as well. 15-14, game point for iBUYPOWER, or will Virtus.Pro push it into overtime? Oh, wouldn't that be sweet?
I'd like a little bit of overtime just about now. Dazed has already spotted out
Stay
Pasher.
up longer.
He's been, yeah, exactly. Why not stay up longer? At this point, your sleep schedule is already ruined. Now you just got to go all in.
Go all in. That's don't do that, though, on betting your skins away. Anders did go all in. And you got the press early. 15-14, last round. Here comes the push towards the A side. Skadoodle initiating things here. And they've gone back and forth now. The in-game leader, he's going to fall. Pasha's been able to pick up 2 before he falls. Now down to a 3-on-3.
Swag with the backstab. This could be huge. Snags doesn't realize Swag's going to get the kill. And now it's a 1-on-3. Neo,
that long rotate, too. Oh, my goodness.
This seems
man, that's
impossible.
frustrating.
And Swag's raiding right here. He's not even afraid. Neo pushes up, and Swag gets the finishing kill. And iBUYPOWER defeat Virtus.Pro in a best-of-3. It went all 3 maps. 16-14 in the end. What a matchup. What an incredible game.
So we're going to see an American final coming up next. Or let me back up a little bit. A winners final. We're not down to the final yet. We're going to see a winners final between Complexity and iBUYPOWER. But now for sure, before I'm being serious now, you need to have both streams up.
Yeah.
NIP or Virtus.Pro could be going home tonight.
Yep. That's exactly
Let that sink in. You better be watching the other stream at the same time. This audio, though, and you can watch the other stream at the same time.
That's exactly what it's down to. What an incredible tournament it's been so far, and it's far from over. We still have a whole day tomorrow, so do not go anywhere. But right now, we're going to go to a break before anything else, and we'll be back with the next game. Yeah.
Make sure you share this one. Tell everybody, hashtag ESEA LAN. We will do a winner's interview here in just a moment. Do all you can. Tweet out the next game coming up. Winners final, Complexity versus iBUYPOWER. Also tweet out twitch.tv/ESEA_blue. You better be watching both of them. I'll have the other stream up on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
You do the same. We'll be back after the break.